What is going on, guys? I'm here today. I'm just gonna be doing a little commentary over some tour games I've done the past couple days. I had a pretty good set versus Hodor. What was it, yesterday? Yeah, it went to 3 games. It was a really good set from a good player. I'm not sure if DPP is his main tier, but he's not bad at all. I mean, it's a fun set. We'll go ahead and get into this here. Turn off this cursor music here. It's so bad. It's just so loud, man. Alright, so we start off here. I expect him to just want to stay in. I mean, he's gonna tank the surf. Even with my specs modest surf, I mean, he's gonna get whatever up his rocks. I think he's what he ends up doing. Yeah, so I just had to surf. If he sends in tar or something, he's gonna get hit hard. I think he doesn't want to take any, like a flame orb on anything else. So I'm just gonna get the chip on heat ran. I mean, that's really good for a lot of the things in back for me, like my Scarm in the back. Got a Scarm in the back, so he sends out Starmie here. I just surf again. I mean, I thought about doubling the tar here actually, because it would cover Boom. It would cover him going to a water resist, like, you know, Starmie. It would cover that stuff, but I also didn't want to lose the initiative. I just want to play it safe this set, you know. Get back into it versus some competent players. So this turn, I can actually just go hard tar. I mean, what's he do? Yeah, he hits me with the Hydro, expecting me to go tar, I think. But that means I can just, so here, I fully expect him to switch because he sees my specs laddie lead. He's probably thinking I have some kind of semi-assault, you know. He doesn't want to just take the crunch straight up. You know, he's a good player. He's going to know that I'm going to scarf crunch him here, so I'm going to hit him with the pursuit instead. So that works out nicely. So Lucario is actually kind of scary. If he SD'd there, I mean, Latias can still, if he's not Ice Punch, Latias can still tank, I'm pretty sure, but, because I'm like max HP on Laddie. But other than that, like, Laddie can only switch him once. I have, like, you know, right here I have a Gengar, Lucario, Skarmory, and whatever, something else that gets wrecked by fucking Lucario. So I have no good switch-ins to this. If he gets +2 after Laddie takes even just a little bit of chip, it's over. So I think he actually ends up being Scarf, though, which actually helps me a lot. I mean, it's actually kind of scary though, because he's fast. He's like faster than my Gengar and stuff, so it's still kind of scary. But here he sends in the Zong. I get a good chip on it, but that means I'm able to get a free Scarm and Spike Up, which will be invaluable versus Lucario, he ran, and all that later on. So here I can just go Tyranitar, and then that lets me go to, I believe, Clef and Revenge. Yeah. So I'm just gonna Seismic. I won't chip on whatever. Spikes hurts tar. I mean, that's gonna be good for Lottie, Gengar, anything in the back. So, you know, getting damage on tar is always nice. But right now, I forget what I want to do here. I mean, obviously I'm afraid of band attacks. I think he Stone Edges, like band Stone Edges here, which is a good play. So I think I ended up just going Skarmory to sack it. I could have went Lucario, but Lucario is really invaluable for just winning the game in general. I don't want to risk that at all. Lucario just wins me the game, pretty much. So here I get the necessary chip on Gyarados, because this shit is actually really scary. And somehow I go Laddie here and it survives. Somehow, which is huge. So that enables me to get another kill here, and he's actually, the funny thing is, he's actually faster. You see this with the sand here, but he switches out and sacks T-Ran. So really, this game could have been a lot different, I think, if he didn't sack T-Ran right there. But I go to Gengar on the double down, because that stops Tyranitar. I kill it Focus Blast. It makes Lucario have to pick between CC and Crunch. I can taunt or Wisp Gyarados, and versus Bronzong, I can just go to Clefable, and that forces him to like boom. So I think Gengar is the best position to go here on the double down. And I make the hard switch to Lucario. I don't think he's going to predict this turn. I think he's going to play it safe. He can't make any unnecessary predictions right there because he still has Gyarados in the back for Lucario. But that enables me to get the SD here, which will kill off the Gyarados here with CC now. So now it's going to be a 3-3 game, and then afterwards he's going to go to Lucario to threaten the revenge. So I end up going hard Gengar on the CC, I think, yeah. Because I still don't think he's gonna pull that trigger. I think he was thinking I might just extreme speed, get big chip on this. But I mean, I really can't risk that. Like, I don't think. I mean, maybe I could. Maybe getting extreme speed damage on this will put it in like a couple rounds of spikes territory of dying, but I don't know. I think that was the better play though for me. I needed all three members. I really needed Lucario for Bronzong to kill it in one hit. I needed it for crunch resist. I mean, Clefable can take crunches, but it's not something I'm extremely comfortable with. So ultimately, I get the play right. You know, he stays in. He thinks I might double, but I really have no reason to, because whatever he switches in, I'm getting a kill on. So I really have no reason to make a Q play here. I'm just gonna Shadow Ball. I don't want to risk missing. I mean, the only reason I don't Focus Blast here on the Tar is because I don't want to miss versus Zong, really, especially because it doesn't take spikes damage. So I end up just going for the Focus Blast here, hitting it, which is very key that I get that hit. So I believe he gets the crit here with the Gyro Ball, but I'm still gonna just clean up with close combat either way, whatever he does here. His only option now is to Ice Punch and to hope for a crit or freeze. But he actually needs, like, I don't know if Ice Punch will kill Gengar. Yeah, I don't know. I'm pretty lazy with calculating half the time. I mean, if I absolutely need to, I will, but I don't really feel the need to half the time. Alright, so the next game was private. So recording, okay. So we get into game 2 here. I think I was on the right side. Yeah. Okay, so he ends up going with the Gyarados lead team. By the damage it does here, I don't know. It could be banded. I think it's banded. But anyway, I just get the paralyze on it here. I'm pretty sure it's banded. And yeah, it has to be. Yeah, we want to play smart, get the rocks up. This is paralyzed. It's basically like 5-5 game now. I don't want to take chip on this. I mean, obviously he has like a lead in the back with the team like Gyarados lead. I mean, you'll see my team 3 game. I use a team very similar to his game 3, just to you know, just to show him I can run shit like this too. But you know, I don't want to play it dumb and just like let him sack Gyarados and me Ice Punch and just like take unnecessary waterfall. So I mean, I really thought he was gonna switch because like having that Intimidate in the back is really nice, but at the same time, like I just didn't want to pull that trigger, and it's not gonna, Ice Punch isn't gonna kill Loom either way. It's still gonna do the annoying shit it does right here. It inevitably kills off like one guy or two right now. It gets the sleep and then gets a kill on Jirachi, I think. So, you know, I take 64 from F Punch here. He's trying to be cute, you know, get the fucking get the sub through the flinch. Yeah, he gets it here, and then I die. So now it's basically a 3-5 game with Gyarados and Swamp out of commission. And he's going to crit me here, and I don't have a chance to get anything on the Jirachi going. my best chance right now is to DD up with Tar, but he ends up being Shukatar and Aqua Jet Polion with that priority to be able to revenge the Tar. So not much I can do. Definitely had the advantage for this game. I'm not sure what I could do differently though. I mean, I could definitely maybe save Oopsie for the Loom later and go Galoom on the Gara, but then Galoom's taking a lot of damage. I mean, it's really hard to say. This is a tough matchup, but I definitely could have played it better. It's definitely doable with DD Tar this game, especially because he's not Mach on this. So we'll go to game 3. It's a pretty good game too, I think. I end up going with basically a similar team that he uses, not quite the same. So here, I just waterfall. You know, I'm gonna get the damage off whatever. You know, I don't want him to stay in and stealth rock as I try to be cute and double the Tar, or you could easily go Skarmory as I double the Tar, and then it's wasted either way. So I don't want to try any unnecessary doubles. I want to see what his initial CB switch in is, because, like, I mean, that's what you want to click with the CB Gyarados. You don't want to be switching out. You want to be hitting those waterfalls, especially because it's a little faster than Swamp. So you want to get those attacks off while you can before Stealth Rock gets up. So I end up going for a flinch here, you know, test the agency waters. I end up not getting it. So I go to Heat Rain here on the Roost. I don't think he's going to spike. Skarmory's huge for him actually this game. Skarmory is a huge threat because I can't really pressure it too well, and everything on my team gets pressured pretty hard by like Stealth Rock. Like, I don't even think I have lefties on Heat Rain, etc. So it's really tough. And right here, I don't want to risk the Spore. Like, I have a feeling he might be a fast Skarm or something like that. So I just go Heat Rain. And here I realize that, I mean, I have to start attacking. Like, I've been trying to make some doubles to get a better position, but I realize ultimately I won't be able to break Skarm if I don't get past his other checks to what beats Skarm. Like, he has like all these switch-ins for Heat Rain right now, like Tar, so I have to start chipping at them in order to be able to inevitably defeat the Skarm. But I was actually shocked here. He ends up staying in, and he later tells me he thought I might Stealth Rock. I saw that in the chat, he said that. But Excel mentions, you know, that's a low reward, high risk play, which it ends up being a huge play because Skarm is like the one glue that stops like everything on my team. So that ends up being really big. And then here, he thinks I might be like non-HP grass or something, I guess. Or, I mean, Swampert's gonna tank, but I crit it, so, which is unfortunate for him. I mean, it's still gonna do a lot of damage, which would be big for like my Tar and stuff at the back. Then here, I'm actually Chople Tar, or I mean Heat Rain. And then I hit yet another Magma Storm. Somehow hit 2. And here, I think I just get the Earth Power damage. And then I just blow up in case he switches or whatever, get another big chip on it. And now I can just go Breloom, send out a little Mach Punch. He ends up going Laddie. So here, I feel like he's going to go back to Tar to take the sleep. So I end up just attacking again. I even Superpower just to flex. It's like, whatever. Let me Superpower because he's going to go back to Laddie. Or maybe, yeah, Jirachi. So now I can go to Gyarados, get the Intimidate off. I think, yeah, this is Scarf Jirachi. So, this is actually kind of scary because my Heat Rain's dead. My Jirachi in the back is not lefties. My Gyarados is extremely crippled. I have a Tyranitar, so, and a Laddie. So, like, I have really nothing good to take Iron Heads right now. And then this thing is still kind of annoying. I mean, I just play around with it a few turns just to make sure he doesn't go to Jirachi on an expected hard Tar. I make sure he stays in and not go Jirachi. so I end up being able to trap this with Pursuit. I noticed he's not, you know, Roar or Surf or whatever, so that is an easy hard tar after a few turns of just playing it safe. And now I can just, you know, take an Iron Head. I'm cuss step on this, so I'll take the damage on it, go to whatever else, and then when I come back in after Slept Rocks, I'll obviously be in cuss step range. So at this point, I can clean up with like a cuss step EQ plus like a couple Mach Punches, or like I end up going Healing Wish with Laddie after I sack Jirachi, I think. Or no, I just go hard Laddie. And you know, Healing Wish up the Gyarados. And then I think I end up getting the kill with the EQ, yeah. So that was a fun set. Yeah, it's always fun to play some good DPP. You know, I didn't do well in a retro Cup of Pokemon, so it's good to be back in it and winning games. So hopefully I can go further, far in my own tour that I'm hosting. This is for my tour, by the way, Sprinkler Premier League. So yeah, that's it. I'll catch y'all later.